Salsa music is a vibrant and dynamic genre that emerged in the mid-20th century, rooted in the rich cultural traditions of the Caribbean, particularly Cuba and Puerto Rico. Its history is a fascinating blend of African, European, and indigenous influences, reflecting the complex history of the region. Here's an overview of the history of salsa music. Origins and early influences. 19th century, early 20th century. African and Spanish roots. Salsa's foundations lie in the musical traditions brought to the Caribbean by enslaved Africans and Spanish colonizers. African rhythms, such as those from Yoruba and Congolese traditions, merged with Spanish guitar music and indigenous influences to create new musical forms. Key African-derived rhythms include the clave, a rhythmic pattern that serves as the backbone of salsa, and the use of percussion instruments like bongos, congas, and cowbells. Cuban son. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Cuban son emerged as a foundational genre for salsa. It combined Spanish guitar and vocals with African percussion and call-and-response patterns. Son spread throughout the Caribbean and Latin America, influencing other genres like mambo, cha-cha-cha, and rumba. The birth of salsa, mid-20th century. Migration and cultural exchange. In the mid-20th century, many Caribbean musicians migrated to New York City, particularly to neighborhoods like East Harlem, El Barrio, and the Bronx. This brought together Cuban, Puerto Rican, Dominican, and other Latin American communities, fostering a vibrant musical exchange. New York became the epicenter of salsa's development, blending Cuban son, mambo, and other Afro-Caribbean styles with jazz, R&B, and big band influences. The term salsa, Spanish for sauce, was popularized in the 1960s and 1970s as a marketing term to describe this new, energetic style of music. It symbolized the spicy mix of rhythms and cultures. The word had been used earlier in Latin music, but it became synonymous with the genre during this period. Key figures and bands. Fania Records, founded by Johnny Pacheco and Jerry Masucci in 1964, played a pivotal role in popularizing salsa. The label's artists, known as the Fania All-Stars, included legends like Celia Cruz, Willie Colon, Hector Lavoe, Ruben Blades, and Tito Puente. These artists brought salsa to international audiences, blending traditional Afro-Cuban rhythms with modern arrangements and socially conscious lyrics. Golden Age of Salsa, 1970s, 1980s. Explosion of popularity. The 1970s are often referred to as the Golden Age of Salsa. The genre became a symbol of Latin identity and pride, particularly for Puerto Ricans and other Latino communities in the U.S. Salsa music and dance spread across Latin America, the Caribbean, and beyond, becoming a global phenomenon. Diverse styles. Salsa evolved into different regional styles, such as Salsa Dura, hard-hitting, percussion-driven salsa with complex arrangements. Salsa Romántica, a smoother, more melodic style focused on love and romance, which gained popularity in the 1980s and 1990s. Social and political themes. Many salsa songs address social and political issues, reflecting the struggles and aspirations of marginalized communities. Artists like Ruben Blades became known for their thought-provoking lyrics. Modern salsa, 1990s to present, globalization and fusion. In the 1990s and 2000s, salsa continued to evolve, incorporating elements of pop, hip-hop, reggaeton, and electronic music. Artists like Marc Anthony and La India brought salsa to mainstream audiences. Salsa also became a global dance phenomenon, with salsa clubs and festivals emerging worldwide. Revival of traditional styles. In recent years, there has been a resurgence of interest in traditional Salsa Dura, with bands like Orquesta Acocan and El Gran Combo de Puerto Rico keeping the classic sound alive. Salsa. Today, salsa remains a vibrant and evolving genre, with artists blending traditional rhythms with modern influences. It continues to be a powerful expression of Latin culture and identity. Key characteristics of salsa music. Rhythm. The clave, a 2-3 or 3-2 rhythmic pattern, is the foundation of salsa. Instruments. Percussion, congas, bongos, timbales, piano, bass, horns, and vocals. Dance. Salsa music is closely tied to salsa dancing, characterized by intricate footwork, spins, and partner work. Salsa music is more than just a genre. It's a cultural movement that embodies the resilience, creativity, and passion of the Caribbean and Latin American people. Its history is a testament to the power of music to unite and inspire across borders and generations.